How you doing, everybody? It's Clinton here, Oval Window Racing. Got hopefully an exciting video here for you. I went to Milan Dragway and did some racing. Well, technically it was a test and tune, but a little history on the track. I haven't been to Milan in probably 13 years, probably when I got this shirt last. They used to host the Michigan Bug Out. The shirt's from 2006. And I don't really know all the details, but after that year they no longer continued the event, but luckily Martin 131 Dragway over in Martin, Michigan picked up, and they now call it the Bug Run. They have a summer and a fall bug run, and they've been doing it for several years. I don't really remember how many years went by before they started, but it's actually a really nice event, and I got to give props to the track for actually catering to us Volkswagens. In the last couple of years, they actually kind of added to it. It used to be only Volkswagen only, engine or car, but they actually opened up to any German make. So any of you guys with some hot BMWs or Mercedes, you should bring them out. The fall bug run is sometime in October. Don't quote me, I think it's October 5th. I'll try to remember to put that down in the description. Alright guys, for the first run down the track, was basically fresh off the trailer. I didn't do really anything to the car, just left it with the last testing I was doing around town, and let it go from there. Basically it was on about 16 pounds of boost. I actually launched in first gear and used first through fourth. Fourth, I was actually kind of done with it before I went through the traps, but I just kind of ran it out. I wasn't quite sure. I kind of wanted to see what the difference was if I shifted into fifth or left it in fourth. I'm running a Geenberg 5-speed transmission in this car. It actually may be considered a transaxle, but something that I've been running for several years, and it's actually geared for the stroker all-out motor I had. That engine would turn, you know, 85 to 9,000 RPM, so this gearing actually kind of worked really well for the quarter mile. But with the turbo, I don't spin the engine that fast. I think run 1 and run 2 I was shifting at 6,500 RPM, so take a look and enjoy. Number 2, I actually started and launched in second gear. I didn't do anything with the engine, didn't touch the boost at all. I just wanted to see how the car would actually take off and go through the quarter mile using gears 2, 3, 4, and 5. And actually this run was my best out of the 4 passes I made Wednesday night, and it's just very promising. With the weather, I think it was like an 85-degree day with lots of humidity. It'd be kind of really interesting to see how the car would operate in a little bit cooler temperatures with a less humid day. But yeah, here, sit back and enjoy, and after that I'll tell you what I did in round 3. number 3, I launched again in first gear and went all the way up into 5th gear to see how it would work. But had a little bit of a kind of a scare in this run. Nothing too damaging, but and then I'll jack the car up here and show you what did happen. But it was the slowest pass, but I still gave the Mustang, it was the first pass I did, lined up against someone, but I gave him a run for his money, and he was probably wondering what was going on, but sit back and enjoy. The car I got it jacked up here. You see that right there? We got some fresh metal, and the car came down. I heard it go clunk really loud. I actually thought I scratched this part of the beam, or landed or done something in that part of the beam, but luckily it was just here in the pan. Doesn't look like there was any really damage done. I was actually able to make another pass, and around so you can see me as I talk. Actually made another pass, so run number 4, I actually went back to launching in 2nd gear, and I turned the boost up a little bit, and actually turned the RPM up a little bit. I was launching at 5,200 RPMs the first 3 passes. If there's anybody out there who's got experiencing launching turbos, let me know if launching at a lower RPM is way better than launching at a higher RPM. I'm so used to the you know, the all-out motor that I had before, the non-boosted motor. I had to crank some RPMs, and I launched off the line on that. And when I first took this car down the track 2 years ago, I was having, you know, little nicks and glitches in the car. And that's kind of why I was launching up at 5,200 RPMs. But I did have like a boost leak, and didn't have the injectors mounted properly. And yeah, it's been an ongoing battle. But since then, you know, I've made a lot of improvements. Did some tuning, and yeah, the car definitely leaves a lot better. And have to give Milan little props for actually prepping the track really nice for a test and tune. Sometimes tracks won't waste the money and prep, but I think they said in the email I got that they were going to prep every hour on the hour, and it pretty much looked like that's what they were doing. For not running at the track 13 years, it was actually nice to make a great return. But yeah, being long-winded here. Enjoy the next pass, and I'll catch you later.
right, we're heading out. It's a great day with friends. Of course, disappointed it didn't break my personal best ET, but very close. I got to go back, do some work, some homework, and hopefully maybe try to best that. But I got to thank Jeremy here for loaning out the rig. Got a really nice trailer, and he's always willing to pull me. And then my buddy Mike back here, you may remember him from previous video where we're doing a little testing. He actually was kind enough to hold the camera, as well as Jeremy. And just to let everybody know that Jeremy here is the owner of Grease Pit. So look forward to seeing him in some future videos. But take care, be safe. Here we go. This is the wheelie wall. All friends from past and present. Most of these were shot at Milan Dragway. A little history for me. This is like one of my I'll get a little closer, you can see that. This picture here is kind of my original wheelie shot from 13 years ago, last time we ran over at Milan. It's like I've got a video prior to this at Norwalk doing a wheelie, but my history with Milan is this wheelie shot. And it took me a few years, like we'll say 12 years, to actually get another wheelie, which was done over at the first Michigan Bug Run at 131 that I actually participated in. My best ET is over at Lapeer Dragway, so maybe I need to get back there. It's been long enough. It's time to top that up. All right, well that's it for tonight. Hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and I know I sure did. Pretty exciting drive. Just wanted to close out of here again. I think I've already kind of had one close out on there, but I'd really again like to thank my friend Jeremy for towing me down to the track. He's towed me to the track for the last 3 years now. We've done the Michigan Bug Run, the summer Bug Run the last 2 years. We were going to try to do it again this year, but unfortunately it was rained out. And I was hoping to get some footage for you guys for that. But there's always the fall bug run. But yeah, Jeremy's been a champ. I built a few engines for him, and we both kind of really like Volkswagens. My buddy Mike that was with us, he's also into Volkswagens. I got to give props to my oval window racing team. You didn't get to meet Jeremy's wife, but she's part of the group too. Hopefully I got some more fun stuff like this in store, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Yeah, please leave a comment down below if you like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification button. But until then, please be safe. Take care.